A big win for us over the weekend. Southern Miss, I think, is a really good football team, and that was a hard-fought battle. And to come out victorious was a really big win for our program. Defensively, we bent, but we never broke. And I thought we had several guys that really stepped up and performed well. Josh Marshall probably had the biggest play of the game, had an interception that set up a field goal that extended the lead that made them have to score a touchdown there at the end. And then offensively, Jordan Chun carried the load for us. Disappointing that he didn't get the Player of the Week honors. Understand Elijah McGuire had a really good game, so he's well deserving. I thought both of them may have been able to get it. He had 186 yards on a defense that was one of the tops in the country, and handed him the ball 36 times. So really proud of him. I thought our offensive line played the best that they've played since we've been here. And then Ryan Kay winning Special Teams Player of the Week in the Sun Belt, well-deserved honor. 3 field goals, did a great job punting all night too. I think our net was about almost 42 yards. So overall, big win for us, and ready to get conference play started this Saturday versus New Mexico State.
Thank you, Coach. And kind of reflecting back on that win on Saturday a little bit. Not only on the road, but I think in the early on, it looked like conditions were going to be adverse for you as well. Just kind of talk about how you came in with your team's mindset in order to get that win.
Well, we were coming off a really physical game at Clemson, a game that our kids fought, and I thought we really had a chance to win down to the last onside kick there versus Clemson, and we had to change up our weekly routine and cut back some practice reps, and our kids handled that, and they got themselves ready, which as a coach we were concerned being able to play 2 quality opponents, two really emotional games in a row, and our kids were able to do that. And then as far as Saturday goes, ended up game was postponed or delayed, however you want to look at it, due to rain. It rained the whole first half, really wet field, even some standing water on the field. So, and then what I was probably most proud of, we throw a pick 6 and we're down 7-0 early in that game, and we fought back to take the lead and really held it throughout.
Talk about being able to hand the ball. You mentioned them earlier here, but being able to hand the ball off to Chun for that many reps. Just talk about what that means and how that will give an offense confidence.
Well, I thought he got better as we gave him the ball more. I wanted to get him 25 touches. That was kind of the goal going into the game, was get him the ball 25 times. Didn't necessarily want to get him 36 carries. That's kind of the way the game went. Probably should have got Josh Anderson as backup some of those carries. It'll be difficult for Jordan to make it through the season with that many carries a game. So we'll reduce his workload, but he did a good job. He punished safeties, ran through tackles on our last touchdown. He ran through a safety's tackle and took it and had an extraordinary effort diving from the 5 to get in. So he carried us without question. Offense, we didn't play very well in the passing game at all. Quarterback didn't perform up to his capabilities, and we didn't play very good at wideout. So we needed him to play big, and he did.
And finally, Coach, we'll let you go out on this. If you could, just provide us a little scouting report on New Mexico State.
New Mexico State, first of all, Doug Martin does a great job with their offense. I fully expect Larry Rose, who I think is a tremendous kid and one of the best offensive players in our league, and I think he'll be back and playing this week until we hear differently. So we're going to be prepare for him, who tremendous year last year. I think he was Offensive Player of the Year in the conference, if I'm not mistaken. And then the thing that sticks out to me is offensive line-wise, they're doing a really nice job up front in pass protection in the run game. They run well at receiver. Tyler Rogers is back, proven commodity at quarterback. He can run. He's a dual threat guy too. And then defensively, they're attacking a lot more than they did last year. A couple guys stick out to me is Hanks, their Sam linebacker. He's really difficult to block on the perimeter. I'm not sure that anybody's blocked him through the first 3 games on the perimeter. And then D-line wise, I think the Reese kid at defensive end is really risen his level of play up. And then their middle linebacker Rodney Butler making a lot of plays. So a group, and then their specialists, their kicker and their punter, both having a really good year so far. So it's a game that we've got to get ready to go. We know that I think they're playing their better football right now. Had a big win over New Mexico, and New Mexico's a quality opponent, and they gave Kentucky all they wanted up there this past Saturday.